God, like good, because I was more worried about him. I'm not worried about me as much. You know, I have other things going on other than show business. That's all he has.
Sorry, I lied on my CV. Yeah, at age 55.
Cut. He's actually writing a sequel called.
Yeah.
Great job.
Oh, excellent question.
Only clap today. That's it. Yeah.
반갑습니다. 이승국입니다. 7월 24일 개봉을 앞둔 데드풀과 울버린 팀의 내한을 맞아 감사하게도 작품의 두 주연 배우를 만날 수 있는 기회가 있었습니다. 저도 너무 설렜던 만남이니까 더 말할 것 없이 바로 시작하죠. 셋, 둘, 하나.
Like I said, my name is Seunguk. It's such a great pleasure, honor to meet Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds at the same time. Nice to see you. 안녕하세요.
It's like a double rainbow. Very rare.
It is for me. And because of that, I have to warn you, for the next 10 minutes, you might see me smiling like a creepy person because I love this movie so much, so just bear with me.
Please, that is a wonderful fact. Yeah,
I'm used to it. He does that all day.
No. At home, for me, it's just passive aggression.
Okay,
this is
yeah.
great.
Then I'll just freely smile all along.
Thank you.
Go for it.
Okay, my first question goes to Ryan Reynolds. It took 11 years of devotion and a little bit of help from a leaked online video that gave birth to Deadpool. And it took another 8 years of your life to make this dream project happen and complete it with Hugh Jackman in it.
Yeah.
So this story of yours is already a great one. But what's amazing is, through the whole process, the fans around the world gave you unlimited affection and support for what you do. Apparently, what you wanted to do was what we wanted to see in the theaters. So this is a great story. So in that context, what does this movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, mean to you?
Well, I believe in that authorship is something that's very shared, right? Like so you know, Deadpool 1 came to existence and reality because not because of me or that coward bastard who leaked that internet video online.
You still haven't captured it.
We're still looking for him, but we're getting closer every day. But the thing about that is it gave the audience out in the world on the internet authorship over Deadpool's success, over Deadpool's existence, you know, and that is something that like I don't ever take lightly, and that is the through line I think for the 3 times now that I've been lucky enough to play this character in this way. But I also, you know, it's been 6 years since we did the last one, and the reason is just to do these movies properly. It just swallows your whole life. Like there's nothing, you know. It's a good problem. I'm not complaining, but it's just it's hard to do. He knows too. It's just complete devotion to this. But again, I get to do the best job on earth because people all over the world, here in Korea, all over, made it happen for me. So yeah.
Yeah, so you doing your best job is our best wishes for you. We just want to keep seeing you guys do what you love. So
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing this movie. And my next question is for Hugh. It's again a question about your feelings. Playing this character, you entered the world of Hollywood. Playing this character, you met Ryan Reynolds, who became your real-life close friend. And playing this character, you have proved that commitment to a superhero role for a long time can really make a unique emotion to the movie audience. And after 7 years of absence, you're bringing back this character for this specific movie. So what does this movie mean to you?
A lot. I mean, by the way, thank you. That was beautifully how you said it. This character means a lot to me. It was the first thing I ever did in Hollywood. I had no idea it was ever going to go on as it did. And I have, in many ways in my career, grown up through playing this character. And here I am now at age 55. Sorry, I lied on my CV. Yeah. At age 55.
What?
For the 10th time, but in many ways, this feels the fullest. It was certainly the most fun and satisfying playing the role experience for me. But I'm so excited. I feel a lightness, like playing the part. To me, I had more fun. I was able to scratch the itch of parts of the character that I'd never really been able to do, which these guys as writers helped me uncover. And I'm so excited for the audience to discover it. And I feel I'm evolving and the way I'm playing the part is evolving.
Well, hearing that, I just cannot wait to see it. Actually, I cannot wait 3 more weeks to watch this movie. Anyway,
Really? Boy.
yeah,
Wow.
it's just a long way away.
I don't believe it either.
My next question is for Ryan. you're not just actor in this franchise, you're also writer and producer of this franchise. And years ago, when you're interviewing as an actor for the Deadpool 1, you constantly said necessity is the mother of invention because you had certain limitations making that movie and do the marketing for it. Now things are different. This is a huge, successful franchise, and you have Hugh Jackman, Wolverine in the movie. You have director Sean Levy, and you have all the assets you can use from Disney and Fox Studio. So now it's not about making efficient way to make something out of limitation. It's about narrowing down to the most essential elements among the rich assets you have. So as a producer, what was your main focus or agenda you had for completing this movie for a limited time, running time in this movie?
First off, phenomenal questions.
All of them.
Like,
yes.
Thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like you guys.
Can we hire you on any future
right?
projects?
Yes, I guess, necessity is the mother of invention, and I think constraint is all the best lessons I ever learned about storytelling happened on Deadpool. Character over spectacle, always, people remember character moments for decades. They don't remember spectacle as much. They don't remember cities, being in danger or I gotta save the world. They remember the character stuff. So yeah, having more resources for this. Yeah, the goal was, let's make a movie worthy of a July 26th, middle of summer extravaganza. How fast can we bankrupt Disney with the budget? No, I think that Deadpool and Wolverine is maybe in the one of the most reasonably priced. We did it one of the most responsibly made, I think, movies. But we still had constraints. You have Logan. The movie Logan is the biggest constraint. I mean, it's true. It actually is the thing you lean into. If you lean away from that, whatever you resist that way is going to persist and create more of a problem. So leaning into that and going, okay, we cannot touch the sanctity of Logan. We have to find a way to tell this story about this guy without interrupting any of that, because that movie's, I think, sacred. It's one of the best comic movies ever made. And you have this guy here who is literally a guiding light to help you get there. So we found the ways that all those problems unlocked the best stuff in the movie. Like the absolute best parts of this movie are Wolverine getting to explore parts of him, answering questions that he's always had about Wolverine and that audiences have had too. Really dealing with shame. These two characters, that's what they have in common, is they both live and breathe shame, and they handle it completely differently. But so far in this Deadpool journey of mine, it's the first time I've had a movie where you're watching it with audiences in a proper two-hander, and you have two characters that are so different, but audiences, because they have to test the movies and score, love them both the same. And that to me was the best moment of the post-production process, because I went, oh, good. Because I was more worried about him. I'm not worried about me as much. I have other things going on other than show business. That's all he has. It's the only thing he has in his life. So I just really.
I'm a babysitter for him as well.
He is actually,
That's a great job to have, actually.
Yeah, he's a live-in.
Okay.
Or don't let him leave. I forget what the proper term is. But no, he really is. Just to be able to deliver Wolverine was the biggest challenge and the thing we're most proud of.
Wow. Remember his answers and go watch the movie. The moment the movie begins, you will be surprised. I'm not giving away anything. You'll be surprised how it begins. I saw the short footage and it was incredible.
My favorite opening credit sequence I've ever been a part of.
Mine too.
Yeah.
And my next question goes to Hugh. We said a lot of things about Logan and how sacred it is. And you guys make constant jokes about whether it's Deadpool 3 or Wolverine 10. Yeah. From the context of Wolverine 10, it means we have seen 9 adventures of Wolverine, and there have been many emotions, actions, and things Wolverine did in all those adventures. We also see him die such in heroic way in Logan. So bring him back for this movie, not as a cameo, but as one of the lead roles, must have required some unique approach to the character's saga. So how did you approach this character, reshaping this character, and what kind of character saga should we expect this time?
There's a lot I want to tell you, but I don't want to spoil a lot of things. But it's certainly for any of us, for Sean, Ryan, and and me, but these guys as writers, it was very important that we had the why right. Why is he coming back? Not just because I, as an actor, want to play him, but which part of the story, which part of this legacy is going to make it feel organic and exciting and make sense. And from the jump, these guys were so careful about it because of what we'd created with Logan, of not denigrating that and finding a way in that made sense. And they did an incredible job, and I can't wait for audiences to find out how that happened. And then it's not about reinventing Logan, but as an actor or as in story, it's about, I think, finding deeper parts of him, funnier parts of him, in dynamics in a relationship that we haven't seen before. So we've seen him with lots of different people, but him in a whole movie with Deadpool, now that's a different dynamic. It gives a lot of opportunities. So I think it's embracing the opportunities that we have in the story, and then their brilliance and care for the character and attention to detail that, and perhaps, if I can be honest, me being just having had a little gap, but being a little older and playing the part for this long and wanting to uncover things that I hadn't been able to before.
Yeah, it's really even the title changed 1,000 times. By the way, it was all kinds of different things. Yeah, but ultimately that's just it. It's just Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, I know he'd prefer Wolverine and Deadpool. He's actually writing a sequel called Absolutely Wolvie.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch
Which
that.
I can't wait
Thank
to see
you.
too. Yeah,
I thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so anyway, they're telling me to wrap things up. So before I go, I just wanted to say thank you for a brave decision to make this happen. And thank you for bringing this to theaters where we can enjoy it with hundreds of the people at the same
Yes,
time.
on
So
a
I
big
can't wait
screen.
to watch this film and have a great time in the rest of the time in the Korea.
We
Thank
will.
you very
Thank
much.
you, son. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Great job. Great job. Oh, we got
Excellent question.
only clap today. That's it.
네, 그렇게 유쾌하고 스윗한 두 사람과의 대화가 마무리되었습니다. 근데 여기서 끝이 아니에요. 작품의 연출을 맡은 감독님과는 더 긴 시간, 더 엄청난 이야기를 나눴거든요. 그 대화는 다음 주에 올라올 예정이니까요. 조금만 기다려주세요. 데드풀과 울버린은 7월 24일에 개봉하니까요. 관심 있으신 분들은 극장에서 확인하시길 추천드리며 저는 다음번 감독님과의 인터뷰 영상으로 돌아오도록 하겠습니다. 영상 마음에 드셨다면 구독하고 좋아요 누르시고 댓글 달아주시길 바라면서 지금까지 전 천재이승국의 이승국이었습니다. 감사합니다. 바이바이.